Welcome to the Bogart Podast, Season 2, Episode
1.
What? Why don't you just make it Season 3?
Season 3, Episode 1.
Season 3, Episode 1. We took a break for a little bit. We're trying to figure out everything here. And so I got rid of the phone number. We don't use that anymore. No one ever called in. So email the show.
I did.
Yeah, you were the only person and left voicemails, and it was beautiful. So I'm Evan Bogart, and if this is the first time you guys watching this, thanks for tuning in. With me is David Partial.
Hey, what's up, party people? You trying to get your booty hole licked?
And Nate Tooley.
I can do so many push-ups.
How many push-ups can you do?
1.
Okay.
That's my tagline.
So email the show, thebogartpodcast@gmail.com. Check us out on all podcast platforms. Spotify, all that. I'm not going to go through the list. But so this is a whole new setup. I spent a lot of money with this.
$15,000.
It wasn't that much, but it was a pretty penny. Oh, Nate's kicking the camera.
It's all right. It's fine. It's fine.
So it's been a while. So how you guys been?
Terrible.
Oh no.
Great. No, I've been good,
Yeah.
Nothing really crazy. Just kids,
Yeah. Pain in the butt.
wife, work. That's about it. I got a really good shot at David's balls from here.
Yeah, I'm not wearing any underwear.
Oh no.
I got a fresh tattoo.
Going commando.
Always. See?
Always.
See?
What's your new tattoo there, David?
It's just a rock or something.
I'll put an image on the screen of it.
And what's that about?
It's for, veterans. 22 a day.
Is that instructions on how to eat?
How to heat up
an MRE?
In case you don't know what an MRE is, it's a meal that's ready to eat.
Meal.
Is it though? Because you have to heat it up
So,
like any meal. So
quick little backstory. All right, so I just came back from war in Virginia. A lot of new green troops, right?
Yeah.
Green meaning fresh out of boot camp, or like this is like their first time doing anything. This one dude, he's like, "Hey, how do I do this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's real simple. You just put a splash of water in there. You see, like there's a line right there. It says just fill it up in there. Give it a good shake." Because they're like these scientific things that they get wet and they start to get hot, and then you just put the little package of food in there, and you put it on a rock or something. So anywho,
now there's different meals, like different.
Yeah, there's like 24 different things.
There's
Yeah.
different levels of disgusting.
Yeah, I never heat them up. Who's got time for that?
Yeah, right. What's the difference too? You want your hot
It's gonna
beef
either
and
taste
cheese
like
noodles,
hot
or
dog shit, or cold
what's
dog
your
shit.
what's your favorite one?
My favorite meal that's ready to
Is
eat.
it the tuna packet?
No, it's the maple muffin top with a sausage patty,
That sounds pretty good.
aka pancakes and sausage.
Yeah,
Nice.
And yeah.
sounds like what you would like.
So what was it? I started a new job. I started when we did our last podcast, and I've been there for over a month now, and I'm loving it. It's awesome.
It's McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's, but it's a distribution center for
Heroin.
basically Country Max. They do like online orders and shit, and I basically pick up 50-pound bags each day and just put it in boxes.
You getting fucking swole?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Make a muscle.
Yeah, look at that.
No, really, make a muscle. Well, watch out, ladies. He's single and ready to mingle.
No, I'm not single, but
Not yet.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like the people I work with. It's pretty good. So, but been doing that. Decided not to move. We weren't.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
decided not to move?
Yeah.
Or nobody wanted to buy this place.
No, we did. Well, we had a
Both.
seller.
It was the latter. No one decided. No
We
one
had a
wanted to buy
seller.
this place.
You had a
No.
buyer.
We did have a buyer, and
They flaked.
they flaked. They went to the bank, got them.
Was it a Persian prince?
No, it wasn't Persian Prince. It was like these two couple that just had a baby, and they went to all the open houses and just like decided if they wanted to move or not.
Yeah.
So they got approved for a loan from a bank and everything. And then my aunt's like, I got bad news. I'm like, what? She's like, I can't get a hold of these people.
They're probably dead.
And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, we were so close. We were probably, we had like a certain date where we were going to accept offers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not breathing.
Oh, sorry.
We had a date where we were going to accept offers, and they
flaked.
They flaked.
Fucking
They just
Flakers.
never returned phone calls and not. So we decided to stay. We're going to stay for another year or two, and then after that, try to sell the place again, and then maybe buy a house when the housing market isn't so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the internet videos, it's like, oh yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. All these people's like, now's the time to buy, because you know when it crashes, if it crashes, right, you can, all these people trying to buy houses even more now than they are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turns out people buying houses for $100,000 over, they're going to buy them for even more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I shouldn't sell my house now.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to this San Pellegrino Essenza blood orange and black raspberry flavored mineral water with other natural flavors and CO2 added.
Nice.
It's delicious.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Evan, what are you drinking?
My first time.
What are you drinking, Evan?
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything?
When I go
get
on
thirsty.
when we go on break, I will grab something. I'll probably
What are you
grab a CBD water.
A CBD water, that sounds delicious. Does that make you feel super mellow?
Yeah, I mean, it depends because I have two types of waters. I have the THC and THC CBD combined, 5 and 5, and then I have just regular CBD water.
That seems to be a pretty typical. Is it like, I know there's the carbonated one that's just called weed water.
Yeah, that's
I've never
gross.
had it.
Yeah, so, like I go to the cannabis company in Victor, and I buy all my CBD stuff and THC stuff there. It's like a dispensary.
David is appalled.
But so they have Delta 9. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, it's like well, Delta 9 is regular. Delta 8 is the
Of course.
the mimicking.
Yeah, Delta 8 sucks.
Yeah.
Don't ever, because that I think has more addictive properties into it. Yeah.
I bought some Delta 8 gummies just to try them out, and I ate like a handful of them at one point, and nothing. Like I couldn't get any sort of effect out of them. Did you really?
No, you.
Oh.
Yeah. So
we can tell some weed stories some other time or later.
But yeah. So
this one time, this was way back in the day, Sickle. I worked at this grocery store, and I was hanging out with my cousin and his cousin on his other side.
Your cousin, me.
Just let me finish the story. You'll
All
find
right,
out.
yeah.
Yeah. So I go to work. You know, they're blazing that shit up all day. And they come to the grocery store, harass me. And then I go back to his place to wait for my mom to pick me up. And I pretended to call her. And he says that he could have swore that he heard her on the phone, but I didn't even have a phone to call her with. And then, I can't remember if it was before or after, at some point he put in a pizza in the pizza oven, forgot about it. He's like, oh shit! He's like, I forgot about the pizza. He goes to check it, and it's still frozen.
Dude, I thought that fucking thing was black. Like I was. All right. First of all,
It was like
10
minutes.
We
that-
were
that had went by.
grav-bonging weed out of this glass thing that we made. It was me and Taylor, and we were like cosmically high. We were just teenagers at this point. And
They were 12 years old, man.
dude, I swear to God, I can remember it to this day. I heard her fucking voice on that phone.
But I never
like, through
called.
the phone.
I did one of
You
these.
never called her.
Hey, Mom, can you come pick me
with your
up?
fingers?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was oh my God. Yeah, that was bad.
yeah,
That was
I don't like regular marijuana, like smoking it from a bowl or anything like that.
I can't do that.
I can't do that. But
Like a
like
baby lungs.
drinking and eating like weed,
Drinking the river.
Drinking the reefer.
drinking the reefer, I'm fine with. Like,
They're just
and
drinking
it doesn't
the
have
reefer.
it doesn't. I can't handle like the extreme milligram stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me way too high, and then
Yep,
like I
same.
can't function. But now with the water I have, I can function and everything. So
Yeah.
You're all a
Wasn't bad.
bunch of degenerates.
I get like 5 milligram gummies and I cut them in half usually. Even though
Yeah, that's what I do sometimes too. I just cut them.
David has never had THC in his bloodstream
It's
before.
true. It's true.
Yeah,
Because he's better than us.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Dave's better than us.
He's had
That's right. And don't
plenty
you
of
forget-
alcohol
No,
and the
he's
liver damage
so-
that comes with
he's-
it. No, yeah, now
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Dave. When you start drinking alcohol again, like on New Year's, is it going to be like an everyday thing or?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't had a drink in a while. I really haven't had the desire to. Like, I don't know what it is. I think in my old age,
Oh, I have the desire.
all it does is make me tired,
Yeah.
you know?
hmm
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's seasonal for me, though, so we'll see.
Well,
Well,
it's kind of rough
It's
for
almost, well, my favorite season,
Yeah.
the October Festival season.
me. Yeah, that's what I'm going to miss the most is Oktoberfest beer. That was my favorite. Maybe I could find some non-alcoholic Oktoberfest.
We could strain the alcohol out. Is that possible? We could boil it for a while.
Just get all the alcohol out of it. But
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
so yeah, this is the new setup. This is awesome. I like it. It's a little hot today.
It's all right. I mean,
It's
if we closed the doors, we would die.
yeah, probably.
We need some
but-
more lights in here.
They have the
Because
okay.
there's
So
none.
so I hired Dirt Day and the Garbage Man
I see that.
to do the drywall, and then I hired another guy to finish it,
Aired.
Hard.
and then I did the mudding and sanding, and I suck at it. So
I see that.
yeah, I'm not the greatest person. But yeah, so I just finished this wall, and that was it. And you could see. I don't know if you could see in the cameras, but you could see the screw and then where the drywall connects. I'm not good. So,
That's all right. It's
Can't
just a
see it.
shed.
yeah.
Hang up some
But if
posters.
you hit that
and shit.
switch, the lights will turn on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask if those were can lights.
The second guy I hired, he
It's a pretty ghetto setup. So you got the one outlet right over there, right?
Mhm.
And then it plugs it, like through the magic of construction. There's a 3-prong thingy on the other side. Yeah, he's running an extension cord to the trailer.
yeah, because I don't
Love
think
it.
I don't know if you can actually hook electricity up from the ground to this place. I think it breaks the park rules. So
I mean, you'd have to come off
Rules
the
are
pole
meant to
anyway.
be
Yeah.
broken. You're a former electrician. What do you got to do?
You'd have to run a new line off the pole,
yeah,
which
I
would
don't-
require contacting the electric company.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
What is it?
Probably
411. Call before you dig.
No. Yeah, so I would just keep it ghetto trailer park style and just run an extension cord to
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
trailer.
gonna do.
It's-
They can't really say anything about it.
as long as no one's living in here, there's really nothing
yeah,
we can do
no.
for now.
That's what my neighbor said. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you're gonna have people living here." I'm like, "Dude, I'm just
No one's living in here, so
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
yeah." So
Who said that? The guy right over there?
no, my
This guy right over here?
yeah,
Fucking guy over there.
Is he looking
you
for a
know.
place to live?
no,
I mean, that's why I was asking. He was like, Evan, can I come live in your shed?
no. He
Evan shedding breakfast.
How's your, is your old lady home?
yeah? She's probably playing the Switch.
Playing the old switcheroo. What does
Yeah.
she like to play on the Switch?
Super Mario 3 and all the old Nintendo games. Yeah, I bought the Switch from this dude, and I was like, I'll pay you an extra $15 if you can have it delivered. So he came and I bought it, and it came with 2 games, and I bought Mario Party All Stars, and that's fun as fuck.
Yeah, Mario Party's
okay.
pretty
There you
fun. You ever play the Dragon Ball Z games?
No, because
Those are
I'm not a.
Those are
anime.
fun on Wii because you could like.
Oh.
You had to go like,
I also bought a Wii years ago from this dude. He was
you always buy stuff from dudes. You ever buy anything in a store?
no. Well, I bought all this equipment
Yeah,
from Amazon.
not from a dude.
Shout out to Rode for sponsoring today's video.
Rodecaster Pro, Rode mics.
The Joe Rogan mics, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if these are Joe Rogan mics. I don't
they're
know.
literally Joe Rogan's mics.
Oh,
We broke
really?
into his studio,
Yeah, I just
held him at
fucking-
gunpoint.
In I think he lives in Texas.
there was 4 of us when we did that.
Yeah, there was So I bought all this equipment, and I bought it
Used off the internet from a dude.
Used from Amazon.
No, I bought it last winter, and I was like, well, I had this idea that I was going to buy a shed or turn into or an office space or turn the spare bedroom into a podcast room. But now we got 2 dogs, and now they need a room. So
They don't need a room. They're dogs.
no, we can't.
And you don't need
we,
to clip,
like
you
their
don't
own
need to pay,
bedroom?
You don't need to pay a lady.
You don't
to
have
clip their
kennels
nails
for
either.
them? Like
Crates?
kennels, crates. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one.
no, the last time we put them in a crate, it was a disaster.
So you gotta start from when they're puppies.
Yeah,
Not old dogs from the glue
Yeah.
factory.
yeah.
Is that where they came from?
No, not the glue factory. We
Drove 6 hours out of the way
yeah
because he
for
had a
one of
feeling.
You had a feeling that you wanted a dog?
No, well, so we got Lucy during the
You
pandemic.
bought her from a guy.
No, we went to
From
the
the pandemic.
Wayne County Humane Society.
When the Democrats invented the pandemic.
Yeah,
What's that drop? I have no headphones.
clapping, but yeah. So we got no, don't push any more.
Cut it out. Yeah, boy.
All right, so
Shit, bro.
we got Lucy during the pandemic from the Wayne County Humane Society, and we paid like $100, and she was spayed and had all her
And
shots.
neutered.
I don't think you can say that word.
Spayed?
Yeah,
Why?
I think that word's canceled.
No,
I don't think you're supposed to call him that.
You're thinking of,
Oh, you mean they cut her vagina off?
yeah.
No, they just take the
They had their-
reproduction.
Sew her vagina closed.
The vagina was removed.
They solder her vagina. It's a hysterectomy for a dog.
Yeah.
Did you know that the root of hysterectomy comes from the word hysteria? So I heard this today on a podcast that I was listening to. It was linked to hysteria in women back in the day, and in order to to make them not hysterical, they would remove their female reproductive organs. Hence, hysterectomy.
Yeah. And then we got Maddie. That was we drove like 4 hours.
Jesus Christ.
And when we got there, she's like,
We have a caller.
Do we?
We have a text message.
How's that gonna work?
Oh, it's a FaceTime. Who would be
Oh,
calling?
we have a FaceTime from actor and comedian Joe Biden.
who is it?
I don't know.
Is
Is it FaceTiming you?
No, it's FaceTiming you.
Is it a request for FaceTime?
Let's open it up and
Everybody's
find
looking
out.
over. Don't fall on your chair.
What is
We're
it?
live.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta take- Hey, caller, you're on with Ron White.
Yeah, I don't know why that popped up.
I don't know. Anyways, so so we got her. We get there and she's like, "Oh, she has heartworms." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Should have sent her back.
And I'm like, "Well, we drove all the way out here. Might as well just get her." So, and we've been treating her for the heartworms, and she's heartworm free now. So
That's fantastic.
Yep, heartworm free.
I too am heartworm free.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Well, I actually don't know that because I've never been tested. So,
Well, now I sometimes think because I'm so skinny and I can't gain any weight, even
that you
though
have
A
a
tapeworm.
tapeworm.
yeah,
No.
it's got to be something because I can't gain weight. All my guys at work
You have
always
the reverse thyroid problem.
yeah
Yeah, you have hyperthyroidism.
Yeah, that right there.
yeah
Instead of getting fat.
Like us.
Like Exhibit A.
mhm.
Like A and B over here.
Yeah, but I had so the people I work with at work drink protein all the time. That's all they do. Like they either at lunch consume a shitload of protein, or
I've had 2 protein shakes today.
they will drink protein shakes while working. So I bought protein. I bought protein chips. They're like
Protein
Doritos.
cookies, protein
Yeah.
bread,
Yeah.
protein.
That's good. Yeah.
So because
Peanut
I'm
butter?
doing so much physical labor, I'm going to see if I can gain a little bit of muscle while.
ice cream,
We gotta lift
peanut
weights.
butter. You ever put peanut butter on ice cream? You know what I did yesterday? I took 2 protein waffles. I smeared a shit ton of peanut butter between the 2 of them, put the other one back on, and then covered it in maple syrup.
When you
That
make
was
your,
one of 11 meals.
when you make your protein shakes, instead of using water or milk,
Use ice cream.
Use melted ice cream.
Melted ice cream. So it'd be like a milkshake.
Yeah, essentially. Little splash of milk in there. So, what are you looking at?
I don't know. Just
Oh, you guys got a new whip?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Last time I saw it wasn't gray.
Maybe it was a night.
Wasn't it black?
No. I mean, we had a black one.
Yeah.
Well, we've had that one for a while.
yeah. So I have my electric bike that I have. I'll put a picture of
Your
it on here. But yeah, it's fucker is fast.
Too fast for me.
32 miles an hour.
Too fast for Dave. That's fast on a bicycle, man.
Yeah, 32.
With a helmet? Do you wear a helmet?
Yeah, I have that old.
That's right.
The army helmet.
Did you put it on?
Yeah.
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 No,
I'm not getting
I
on
didn't
anything
wear it.
without a fucking
I
helmet.
didn't wear it. I just took it up around the block and I was wearing like this outfit, some.
What's it sound like?
Shorts. It doesn't make any
Silent.
sound.
It's
That's
silent.
even scarier.
Yeah. So it takes me 23 minutes to get to work on that bad boy. And
What are you
it's
gonna do when it
6
gets
miles.
cold?
Bundle up.
What do you do when it
some
rains?
mornings I wear a hoodie riding it.
Yeah.
But I don't ride it when it rains. I take the bus. So
A school bus?
no,
Cat's
the,
bus?
the good old Cat's bus.
Yeah. Is that still $5 a ride?
It's still $5
That's
a ride.
fucking wild, dude.
That's crazy.
I used
Can
to
you
go
get-
to from Victor to FLCC in the summers for summer school, mandatorily, and that was $5 a ride for the Cat's bus.
yeah, it was.
Yep.
If you buy in advance, is there a discount or no?
It's $4.95.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but
Oh man, I hated when you get the chatty drivers,
yeah.
and you're like, dude, it's 7 a.m. It's July 15th. I don't want to be doing this.
August 31st.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, they yeah, some bus drivers are okay, but others are like I'll be trying to make a phone call and they'll have like some shitty music blaring in the background.
Can I say that?
On a Sunday afternoon, right?
But yeah,
That one?
so
It's a great song. What are you talking about?
but yeah, so
Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head.
All Creed, all the time.
the one,
Welcome back to 96.7.
yeah,
Creed.
the one guy I work with loves Creed,
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
and
What are you
and
talking about?
so he was like they were having on their website they
Yep.
were having like a new logo, everything. So we were like he
What?
was like
There's rumors. What do they do? What are they speculating?
so then when the
You heard it here first.
when they
folks.
drop so when they had whatchamacallit, the announcement, it was for a fucking cruise ship.
I know, isn't that ridiculous? You heard it here first, folks. It's a Bogart Podcast exclusive announcement. Creed and 3 other bands you don't want to see are going doing a cruise.
What's it called?
Creed
It's like,
ship.
I can't remember what it's called.
Whatever. What are the other bands? Like 3 Days Grace and
Something.
Godsmack,
Go back,
Rev
in our,
Theory.
go back in our messages. You'll see it. Between you and I sent him. I'm like, shut up and take my money.
I saw the Rev Theory once. I'm ashamed to admit.
What
They were opening for someone else.
I've seen some shitty bands too.
Oh my God! Do you remember Buck Cherry?
Oh God.
That was wild because no one in the crowd. Everyone went off and did other shit while Buck Cherry was playing. Oh yeah, that was really bad. That was back when Vince Neil could still formulate sentences.
But yeah, so
the Ozzy show that we went to that summer, Stone Sour,
Oy, yeah.
not for me.
Yeah, well, luckily we were there for like, they only played 2 songs and they're like, done.
remember when
'Cause
we
we got
went
there late.
to
Real Big Fish.
no, not Real Big Fish, but
Rovers Fest.
Ugh, I hate Rovers.
Bonsai. Remember that?
Bonsai. Bonsai! That's 94.1 The Zone. Bonsai.
Wasn't it Rover Fest?
No, that's
that
a
was-
different thing.
It was
the same-
Bonsai, but it had
went
Rover
to
there.
okay, so
Rover
we
was
never went-
syndicated onto 94.1.
we never went to a Rover Fest. We went
No.
to
That's in
the
Ohio.
Bonsai,
Yep.
Yeah.
and Rover and his crew were there.
Yep. And then
always
it
hated that
was
guy.
Hollywood Undead and Cage the Elephant.
And that band. Cage the Elephant.
Loathe Cage the Elephant.
I loathe Hollywood Undead. I don't loathe.
You know, I'm out of the demographic. Like TJ and I were obsessed with them in the.
God,
that
you really
time.
were. Do you remember that? Dude, we have got to find that recording and play it on this show. Was it Brett and TJ?
No, it was just him.
Just TJ?
Just him.
TJ made this fucking cover of a Hollywood Undead song. He recorded it, and he did
Everything.
like drum track, like a like the little machine, like drum machine track, and then he played. It's so fucking bad. Oh man.
Well, to spare his embarrassment, I have it.
Good.
I have it on my laptop.
We should upload it
And I will
to
never,
the machinery.
I will never do that to him.
Streaming things.
Never.
He wouldn't care.
He would. TJ, if
I'll
you're
ask
listening, let us know.
I just remember the one video of him puking.
Which one?
You have multiple videos?
No, we
That's
just
what
have a
he's
lot
known
of puke
for.
stories
That's what
with
he's known
him.
for, you know?
Yeah,
Just to
is
puke
that the?
I came home.
Why are you so sweaty, TJ?
I came home from war one time and we were partying. I don't think you guys were married yet, you and Elena. Maybe you were. I don't
No.
remember.
Yeah,
We were
you
at-
guys were home. I think it was.
We were at Taco Bell.
Yeah,
and
it
he's
was. It
puking at
was
that
the month of my
drive-thru.
wedding, so it was like the week. Because TJ and David made it a week out of my bachelor party instead of the, typical bullshit one night because I'm worth celebrating. Anyway, but like when they got there, I think it was the day of TJ's birthday. So they both showed up on August 15th. So we're like, well, we got to celebrate TJ's birthday. So we went to this like cocaine bar in Shortsville, this dump hellhole. You know what a cocaine bar is? It's a bar where you can get cocaine from the bartender. And then we went to the Pickle Ring. We ended up at the Pickle Ring. Elena was driving us around, and we were icing TJ all fucking night. And you know TJ, he'll drink it. And so
I'll
we
drink
get
them too, 'cause I love
to
them.
we were actually, Elena and I were just at that Taco Bell recently, and she mistakenly thought it was you that threw up, and I was like, no, it was TJ. Yeah, so he just like, we're in the drive-thru, we're getting like up to the window to get our food. He just opens the door, boots all into a friggin' bush, gets back in, closes the door, we get our food and drive away.
Nice.
Yep. Classic TJ,
What are we at?
R.I.P.
Yeah, we got topics.
30 minutes.
Gotta take a
We'll
piss, gotta
talk
take a
a
shit.
little bit and then we'll take a break. But I mean, not a lot has happened with me. We mentioned the move and stuff like that, but well, fuck it. We'll take a break, and when we come back,
We'll talk about racism.
racism.
Transphobic racism.
Yeah, and we'll talk about other things. So we'll be right back right after this.
Hey everyone, Jessie here, and I'm back after having the summer off from educating our nation's youth, and I wasted it by watching so many movies so you guys don't have to. Summer is a busy time for moviegoers such as myself, as Hollywood wants to cram so much unoriginal derivative shit down our throats in a never-ending quest for profits. So, which ones should you guys watch, and which ones should you avoid? Well, I'm here with yet another mega review to help you decide. The Little Mermaid. Disney once again delivers yet another soulless cash grab of a live-action remake that is inferior to the original, which I fully admit I don't love all that much in the first place. To the movie's credit, Halle Berry does an amazing job as Ariel, despite what the racist chuds will say. However, just like with Renfield, Awkwafina sinks the movie down with her obnoxious rendition of Scuttle. This movie will get a 1 out of 5, but I also saw Manatee in it, so I'll give it a bonus point. The Little Mermaid gets a 2 out of 5. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. While Disney has been struggling lately at the animation front, its competitors have been picking up the slack with movies like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This beautifully animated masterpiece, which is a word that I try not to use all that often, is a wonderful tribute to everything Spider-Man is, as Miles Morales explores the multiverse with his friends and potential enemies. I love it when filmmakers try to do something fresh and innovative with established IP. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse gets a 5 out of 5. Transformers Rise of the Beast continues off the momentum given to us by 2018's Bumblebee, with yet another Transformer movie that delivers fun action that isn't dragged down by obnoxious and annoying human characters. Unlike the previous Michael Bay films, director Stephen Caple Jr. gives us action scenes that allow us to see who's who instead of bland, ugly clashes of organic metal that just comes off as I don't know who's who. And human characters that are actually likable this time around. It isn't innovative with the franchise the way Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is with Spider-Man, but not every movie needs to do that in order to be a fun time. Transformers Rise of the Beasts gets a 4 out of 5. The Flash is the latest unfortunate bomb from DC, likely due to the never-ending inconsistency of quality from these series of movies ever since it started with 2013's Man of Steel. It's a bit of a shame because this movie is actually quite good. Just like with 2018's Aquaman, The Flash's script takes advantage of its miscast lead's talents as an actor in order to deliver the best movie it possibly can. Ezra Miller does a great job playing both older Barry and younger Barry, and it was a blast seeing Michael Keaton return to the role of Batman. And I finally got my long-awaited wish to see Nicolas Cage as Superman, even if it was for just a few seconds. The only real issues with the movie come down to really god-awful CGI and the sickening use of the late George Reeves for a Superman cameo, despite him committing suicide because he hated that he was typecast in the role. I also find it baffling that they were able to fit in Nicolas Cage, but couldn't get John Wesley Shipp and Grant Gustin to have a quick part. The Flash gets a 4 out of 5. Pixar returns to form in theaters with Elemental, with Pixar trying to tell a story with stunning visuals, with the denizens of Element City, and deeper themes such as immigration, interracial relationships, and figuring out what you really want in life as opposed to living the life others want for you. I'm glad to see after a disappointing opening weekend that it has managed to find an audience. Elemental gets a 5 out of 5.
I mean, it's alright,
There really isn't much to say about No Hard Feelings. It's a standard, run-of-the-mill, R-rated, raunchy comedy. But the jokes work for the most part, and we get Jennifer Lawrence full frontal, so I can't complain too much. You get what you pay for. Or if you stream it, it's a decent way to kill 2 hours. No Hard Feelings gets a 3 out of 5. I don't get why people really haven't been liking Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Sure, it's no Raiders of the Lost Ark or The Last Crusade, but it's way better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Like Transformers Rise of the Beast, it doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's another Indiana Jones adventure, but it's still a fun time with great set pieces and Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Helena Shaw. And the movie has a great character arc with Indy becoming a broken man as he has approached old age. And I'm going to be frank, the de-aging effect on Harrison Ford didn't bother me at all. It did a perfectly serviceable job. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny gets a 4 out of 5. At this point, I'm honestly surprised that I haven't been hating on this year's movies like so many people have. Netflix delivers another animated hit with Nimona, an animated adaptation of N.D. Stevenson's wonderful graphic novel. The movie doesn't really translate Stevenson's art very well, but it still keeps the spirit and themes at heart, and it's still a really fun watch. Nimona gets a 4 out of 5. Insidious Red Door is a rather bland and dull entry for director Patrick Wilson's directorial debut. The characters are unlikable, yet don't die. The story is kinda boring, and it really isn't scary. It's not the worst Insidious movie, but the series should have just ended with Chapter 2. Insidious Red Door gets a 2 out of 5. Paramount scheduling Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 just before Barbenheimer is an act of stupidity because this movie is fucking awesome and no one is watching it. Tom Cruise delivers the goods once again just like he did in Top Gun Maverick with his amazing dedication to film by giving us jaw-dropping stunts, great special effects, and awesome set pieces. The Mission Impossible series is basically like the Fast and Furious series, but without the brain-melting stupidity. And I do say that out of love, by the way. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 gets a 5 out of 5. And that is most of the movies that I have seen this summer. Join me next time for my review of the summer's real smash sensation, Barbenheimer. And I promise you, it's going to be insane.
Now,
All right, and we're back. So, you guys, anything you guys want to talk about? Okay, well, let's talk about.
you didn't even give us the time to answer.
Yeah, what the
Oh,
fuck?
sorry.
No, you're
Okay.
good. Go ahead.
The Titanic.
Actually, I have something I'd like to say.
That's
All
all
right, go
it
ahead.
is.
Maybe we brought this up. Talking about running into someone from high school. Do you ignore them or do you not ignore them?
90% of the time I ignore them.
Okay, so when I was working at the hospital, right?
Oh, yeah.
You run into a doctor.
Well, he was. I think he's going to be a doctor. I no.
A quick Google search tells you what he is.
Oh. Anyways, he was a nurse.
nurse.
A really high.
Gay nurse.
No, I don't think he's gay. But
Are all nurses gay?
So
Any man nurse is gay.
Definitely pushing poop.
I think he's married. But
To a dude.
so, anyways, I was doing trash and linen.
Doing his rounds, you know.
Trash and linen, and he's like, he passes me one time, and then he passes me again. He's like, Evan. I'm like,
Nah,
yeah.
man, that ain't me.
Nah, man, that ain't me. But he's like, Evan. I'm like, yeah.
He said it was you.
So he's like, hey, it's so and so. What's going on? I'm like, not much. And then this was the time where I was going to start to get a new job.
New job, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm not going to be here that much longer. I got a warehouse job. And he's like, he gave me like a look when I was taking the garbage, like, dude, you're a fucking piece of scum.
I'm a nurse and you're a linen thrower awayer.
Yeah, it was fucking.
Ow, that hurts.
And I got home and I'm like, man,
It's not your fault you're not gay, Evan. Listen, I know that this is a lot coming from a white man in 2023, but it's
Did you
okay to
just
be
assume
straight.
his gender?
It's okay to be straight.
yeah, I don't know,
Unless
but,
you're a nurse and then you have to be gay.
yeah, but he was just giving me a look like, dude, like, you're doing bad. And I'm like,
I am doing bad.
I was
Thank you
doing
for
worse.
noticing.
so, but yeah, and I had to get out of the hospital. It was just getting too much. But, yep, so now I got a new job. So, Dave, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
Good
I'd
question.
ignore him. You know, I was like, oh, good. Nope.
Yeah, when you see people out and about from your past life, high school.
Yeah. All right. So you remember that woman on a plane who had that mental episode?
Oh,
She was like, that
yeah.
motherfucker's not real.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. So,
bugs are getting worse.
Yeah, I know.
so let's talk about this passenger, right?
The fake person?
Yeah, the person who's not real. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the deal with that? How come they haven't come out to defend themselves? You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not real.
Right? Right?
It's
Obviously.
just probably, most people, fucking Karens, take Ambien and alcohol.
Why are you calling her a Karen?
Yeah, here's the thing, though. I mean, it happens so frequently. And the lady has done interviews, and I haven't watched them because I don't give a shit. But yeah, who's the dude? Like, who is the person that she was saying wasn't real? Was there a person there? Was she pointing to a specific individual? I don't know. These aren't rhetorical. These are, you know.
I would have to watch the video clip again. But
Oh.
I don't know. But yeah, it's just weird because, like, I think she was just talking to a flight attendant, and she was
flight
high
attendant
on
was
some kind of pain medicine or sleeping aids.
This is kind of old news now. Let's talk about fucking.
Well, when I wrote this, it wasn't old news.
let's talk about fucking aliens,
all right.
bro.
One more thing that I have written down.
Okay.
All right, so this is also old news. The country music dude, Jason Aldean, with his racist song.
Yeah.
You want to talk about racist country music, America? Go listen to David Allan Coe.
Who is that?
He's a racist country artist.
You mean the guy that wrote, I said someday, she said someday you'd understand? Yeah. There's a lot of that. That was a real
yeah, I
hot
know.
take there, Dave. Woo! Man.
This is just for all our loyal listeners out there.
Yeah. I don't know. My people talk about it at work about that song, and I watched probably about a minute.
Tried
of
that,
it.
tried that in a small town.
Yeah. I don't listen to country music. I don't
I
really
hate
give
country music so much.
I don't really give two shits about it.
I don't either. I don't care about any of that. I just enjoy watching both sides of the argument explode on like TikTok, especially because I'm addicted to TikTok, and it's fucking hilarious.
Now, who is that
That I
fucking country artist that played at CMAC and it was like raining and shit, and It was like Woodstock.
The Dixie Chicks.
No, it wasn't the Dixie Chicks. It was
I
like
don't know.
Kane Brown or some
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Kane Brown, he's like a famous
country music artist.
Yeah, I think it's
Canceled
sold.
because it rained.
No, it didn't cancel.
Oh, it
They-
didn't?
No,
Oh.
it was like Woodstock. They were like going down the hill with
People
mud.
were sliding down the hill.
Yeah,
It was the day of the flood, the
How
great
recent
flood
was
that came through.
Was it the
I'm pretty
Great
sure.
Flood?
Took out my neighbor's house.
yeah.
You guys
See
getting
it
the bugs as bad as I am over here?
Floating down the river, the West River.
Floating on the river on a raft with the black guy. And then there's the Tyler Childers song. Everyone's up in arms because he had the audacity to have like 2 gay miners. And I don't mean children. Coal miners.
Oh.
There's like 2 gay coal. So, and then both sides are up in arms. The idiot hicks are all like, men can't fuck. And everyone else is
Can't
like, how dare you have opinions about things that aren't the same as mine. So, I don't know. I don't know. Just fuck both. Fuck anyone who has a strong opinion about anything.
Yeah,
I find that funny. So,
but yeah, I don't know, man. Who gives a shit? I mean, he made a song, but I guess I could see how it piss off people.
sure, yeah. What else you got written down
That's
there?
it. That's it.
Well, then,
That's it.
What do you want to talk about, Nate?
let's talk about these bugs, man.
Yeah, I didn't even think about this when
The bug zapper.
we might have to do next time is just shut the doors, and then,
And then die.
I don't think we'll die.
Should cut a hole in the wall and put an AC unit in there.
That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know.
We get some.
I
bug
bought
tape. I don't know.
the laptops on top of the it's like
Propane.
propane heater.
Well, we got the heater for winter,
Yeah.
and hopefully we won't suffocate. From,
Well, there's a vent right there
Oh yeah, look at that.
and right
Okay.
there. So
All right.
I think we'll be all right in the wintertime.
Yeah.
What I'll do, well, that's the only thing though, is that we're going to have electronics in here. And in the wintertime, if it gets super cold, it will fucking destroy these equipment. So what we might have to do in the wintertime is just do it remotely again.
Take the electronics.
Send the
inside.
dogs to the glue factory where they belong.
And then put it inside.
Yeah.
Or put them out here.
Yeah.
They're dogs, aren't they? They grow hair. Don't you know dogs came from the woods?
Yeah.
When we first got Maddie, she tore a hole in the wall, the drywall. So
I definitely would have killed her.
yeah.
This is why I'm never gonna have a dog. My kids cause enough damage to my house.
Yeah.
The fucking dogs. I feel like we're in like a southern Baptist church.
With all the fucking bugs.
Yeah, it'll be a good. It'll be our theme. We're in a
Yeah.
muggy, buggy fucking. We could just change.
Sweating in the
it's
sweatshop.
The Trailer Park Podcast.
I think there's stuff you can put on the grass that will prevent bugs. So I might
We'll
have to
put
look
some
into-
dead bodies in the grass, and the bugs will be too busy with the dead bodies to bother us.
For real.
Yeah, dead bodies, that's for sure. But
Oh, you done anything exciting lately?
Bought some boats.
Bought anything?
Bought
What do you mean
some
boats?
Kayaks.
Some
We've
kayaks?
been kayaking a lot.
yeah,
Cool,
Yep.
cool. Taking the
We're-
child out on the kayaks?
We did yesterday. She just got back from Colorful, Colorado, visiting the grandparents for the summer.
Oh, what's it like having grandparents to send your kids to?
It's great.
That must be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you can just send them down the street, right?
To who?
Their grandparents.
What grandparents?
The grandmother and the grandfather.
I don't know who these people are that you're talking
Your
about.
mom and dad.
Oh. Well, my dad lives an hour away. My mom lives 40 minutes
Well,
away.
you tell your dad the cars work both ways.
I cannot. Well, my dad's car doesn't work anyway right now.
Of course.
So the fucking the fuel injector blew out right in front of your sister's house, your older sister,
Okay.
and
All he had to do was
he made a
push it.
big mess right in the road there. He got someone to help him push it down. So now it's in fucking Prattsburg, which might as well be in West Virginia.
That's not down the road.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, so it got towed to a shop in Prattsburg, and this was like 3 weeks ago. So it's Monday. TJ and I are like really pressing on Scott because we're gonna play at the Grape Festival. We need to start really fucking practicing. And he's like, so we're like, call him on Monday. Calls him on Monday. Talk to him on Tuesday. Dude hasn't ordered the fucking part yet. It's been sitting in the shop for 3 weeks.
The mechanic.
Yeah, he hasn't ordered the fucking part. So, okay. So there's that. Yeah, you know, my dad comes around more than my mom does, despite the fact that he lives farther away. But my mom probably watches the girls, I would say 1 to 2 times a year if I'm lucky.
Did I tell you that we ran into your mother a couple?
Yeah.
let's-
Other half.
Couple,
Yeah,
2-3
yeah.
months ago.
Yeah.
No, me and Dave.
Did we talk about that? At
No,
all?
we didn't.
We
No.
haven't done an episode. Okay, it was so
No.
funny. It was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go to the fucking thing and do some promotion. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really interested. I was like, you know what? I can't let you go by yourself, so I go pick him up because he doesn't drive. Fucking don't press my shit. So anyway, your mom's there. One of the funniest things, I was like, hey man, check out my podcast. And to do the sticker, he's like, no thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, so
He literally said no thanks.
said,
I'm
"No
good."
thanks,
I'm
My
good.
man.
So no,
shout out to that guy.
That reminds me of you.
I thought the band that was playing was more like in the college, like
Oh yeah, they were definitely a college band
when
when they were in college.
Yeah, so
Now they're finance bros.
it was all fucking people from Victor, rich people from Victor.
Oh God, those
fucking
Victor people are the worst. God.
Victor, like
Ugh.
around probably rich people from Rochester. They were just all at this brewery. And
Well, who do you think goes to buy $7 a pint beer?
Yeah, that's true.
not poor kids from the trailer park.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Exhibit A over here.
Also, $7 is being fucking nice. It's probably more like $9.
Yeah. I bought a non-alcoholic beer there. It was like $4.
So you're there, and
So yeah, your mom's
yeah.
there. I'm like, it's like I haven't seen your mother and since your wedding, right? I'm like, I don't know if that's his mom or not. I'm like, it's gotta be. It looks just like her, but 10 years older. So I go up, and then her boyfriend, what's his name, Casey? He was there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's gotta be him and her. So I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Do I go say something? Do I not go say something? Do I go say something? Do I not go say something? Just like staring at her, trying to get her attention. She's just, what's the word I'm looking for? Aloof,
Mm-hmm. Like always.
like always.
She's very aloof, yes.
And so I go like, hey, young lady, got any ID? And her boyfriend's just like, oh, that's funny. But, he's like more enthusiastic about it. She's like, oh my God, it's you. I haven't seen you since I babysat you and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no,
That's not true. What?
but,
Well,
yeah.
she's a lush. What do you want? She likes to drink.
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Yep, and that's about it.
That doesn't even make sense.
And then, we pulled an Irish exit.
Yeah, typical. That's what you do.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, I thought.
So I was like, catching up with your mom, and he's just like sitting there at the table that we were at by himself.
Well, no, you were like, come over here.
Looking
and
lonely and
Like,
awkward.
it was like for 10 minutes. He's just sitting
Yeah.
there by himself.
I was hoping someone would come up and see the stickers that were on the little barrel thing that we had, and I was like, oh, you can have a sticker. But yeah, that was a complete
$5.
fucking bust. Oh, yeah. That sucked. Like, I was so, after when that
He's
guy
like,
was,
yeah, I know this crowd,
and then it was just all
I
rich
used to be a
fucking
beer
assholes.
drinker.
I don't know, man. I don't think crowd reading is probably your forte.
Anymore. Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
sure.
I don't know.
I was thinking about just hiring someone to go to fucking events and stand
Maybe if it
Fucking shit.
was Fandingos, that'd be more your crowd.
out. Well, Van Diego's isn't open anymore, so
There
What
you
about the
go.
pickle ring?
that's not open anymore either.
What about? I'm trying to think of other bars that have closed. I can't think of it. What about the Orange Inn?
Good.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to Naples in years, so
I think Naples would be a good start for us. We could hit the places there.
Oh, that place doesn't
Well, you
have
guys
anything
don't
to offer.
drink anything though.
no
so-
one probably in Naples knows what a fucking podcast is.
That's not
Next
true.
weekend. Next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think Naples would be a
Gonna
good
get
bet.
rowdy.
And David and I are related
I'm
to
gonna take my shirt
a
off.
bunch of people there.
Just wait, you'll be there.
The last time I
crazy.
was in Naples, the controversy, Ahmet Dadali was home, and he got.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I mean,
It was a controversy that there was a brown guy in Naples.
no, he.
You racist.
It's not. No.
What is it a controversy
What
that
is
someone
your
named
deal with
Ahmet
him?
Dadali?
No, it's he
Because he made it big.
You transphobe.
He's
Oh, is he a she now?
no. He whatchamacallit? He
Changed his pronouns.
no. He thinks like the government created the coronavirus and all
The
this.
government did create the coronavirus.
All right.
I
Anyways,
mean, the Chinese government.
yeah. So
Read a
Wuhan's-
book, man.
but he was
God.
drunk, and that night ended really bad.
They
Why? What happened?
They got in a fist fight.
Did you guys get into fisticuffs?
No, he.
I would have loved to
his
see
like
that.
buddy that he brought from out west. He got in a fist fight with him at the tavern, but it was outside in the little deck area.
with the friend that he brought.
Yeah, so
That's
they got in a
alright.
fist fight, and we didn't get kicked out, but it was just. But
Yeah,
it was-
that's how Naples is. You
Yeah,
can
they-
get in a fist fight and not get kicked out.
We didn't get kicked out.
I
so.
know a guy who pulled a knife on a kid there.
Yeah.
One time.
And I got asked to leave, but I mean, that
What do you
guy,
mean you got
that
asked to
guy
leave?
got asked to leave, and he got his knife back from the bartender on his way out.
That's crazy. Like
I know, who does that? Isn't
I
that
remember
nuts? God.
St. Patrick's Day at McGann's when that was still open. And you and Dan Raymond told this one kid that I was going to beat the shit out of him. And so he's like, oh, I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to come back and shoot you. I get kicked out.
You're both getting clapped up.
And so we end up leaving because
his boy?
you two dumbasses fucking told someone that I was going to beat him up. But then we got in a we didn't get like we got in a little tuffle and the cops showed up and asked for both of our IDs.
I do.
Oh shit, I'm not a citizen.
I have no memory of this whatsoever.
So and then you drove me back to my ex-girlfriend's house and yeah.
Yeah, I have no memory.
Were
of
you
this.
drunk,
Are
or
you
is
sure
this
this was
another
me?
one of those David doesn't remember stories?
I don't think Dave was drunk. I was drunk. Dan Raymond went off with some other dude to
Are
do
you
drugs.
sure it was me? Because I have no memory
Yeah, it was.
of partying with Dan Raymond at McGann's, really famous Irish pub.
I could see that it would happen because I remember a lot of occasions
Because
where I'm
I've
like,
only been-
hey, you remember this? And
I
you're like,
only-
nope.
I only went there once for a St. Patty's Day festival. And I had this awesome outfit, St. Patty's Day shoes, some Vans with skull leaf clovers,
Nice. Yep. Yeah, I remember those.
and a St. Patty's Day themed New York Rangers jersey.
Did you find that?
You had it last. Years ago.
Wait a minute. So you got a St. Patty's Day jersey? How much did that cost?
I don't know, like $100 or so from back,
Oh,
back,
that's not bad.
back in the day.
I want to get a jersey. I do
Had a
not
big
follow.
coffee stain on it or a stout stain?
Yes.
I could have sworn I took that up to your mom's house because
I
we
don't know.
moved and I brought a couple things of yours that I had back
It's
to
like,
your mom's house.
Last I remember it was seen at your dad's place years ago.
Maybe it's there. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, I am no longer a Patriots fan.
He's no longer friends with him at Denali.
Well, that.
Wait, you're not friends with him anymore because he got in a fight with someone else?
No. Well, I mean,
He just doesn't like him
I
because he
think
has an
He just
opinion.
outgrew you and doesn't talk to you anymore. 'Cause he's famous
okay, so
in an extremely niche community.
I don't like some of the things he preaches on social media. I don't like that.
Is he like a real conspiracy theory
Typical
nut job?
libtards over here.
No,
Oh, someone has an opinion. Rah!
no. It's just some of the things he posts.
Someone doesn't believe in the same things I believe in.
Like fucking whatchamacallit, fluoride kills people.
Fluoride
Oh, you
does
can
kill
overdose on
people.
You can
Fluoride.
overdose on it, but
Sure.
you would have to fucking eat like a brick of it.
I have no idea the medical quantity of fluoride that would kill
He's
you.
like, oh well, he posts like a story on Instagram about like this like picture of like fluoride destroying like pipes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You don't
Just
know
imagine
where
what
that photo
Just
You know what else
imagine what it's
destroys
doing to
pipes?
your insides.
water.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen what water does to rocks?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So he's like,
So of course fluoride's going to do that too, you know?
yeah, but it doesn't. it doesn't. You know, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's the shit he posts. It's just fucking unreal. Oh,
Who the
what
hell's that?
Fuck.
It's my girlfriend taking
that-
out the
who's that
dog.
Small
crazy-
cheeseburgers
Who's
now.
that crazy lady out there?
So you're not friends with him because you don't like the shit that he posts on Facebook.
I
kinda-
think the
it's kinda
friendship kind of
Ran
he
its
hasn't
course.
talked to me in years.
That's fine.
I
So,
mean,
I got companions that I haven't talked to in years, and I would still say that I'm friends with them, even though
I think,
we've
it's
moved on with our lives.
yeah, he's a companion. He's not really.
A
I don't
sexual
consider
companion.
him. When we were kids, we were like best friends.
Yeah.
We lived like a minute away, but now it's just
What do you guys think Phil Peppers is up to?
I don't know.
I think about him every once in a
Yeah,
while.
me too.
I wonder what he's up to.
He and I
I
used to
just
be
really liked him. He was a very sweet person.
He and I used to be great friends.
Yeah.
And we've, you know
Peppers.
what?
Sweet
We've grown apart.
it just happens.
Well, it was like a
with
childhood friends thing too, you know.
Well, what Dave told me is like, you shouldn't really be, friends with. Did you say something about like I shouldn't be friends with people in high school or like obsessed about them?
You need to stop thinking about high school.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
stop thinking about the glory days, man.
Glory days.
The only time I think
Yeah.
about high school is when I have a nightmare that I'm in high school.
It's like, oh god, I just saw someone I went to
Oh,
high school
this
with.
is fucking hilarious. So I was sleeping on the couch. I was taking a nap, and I woke up, and it was 6 something at night, and I thought it was 6 something in the morning, and I was like, oh shit, I missed my bus. I'm like, I'm gonna be late for work, and then Laura's like, dude, it's 6 something p.m. I'm like,
When was this?
the other day.
Oh. This reminds me of a drinking story.
Let's hear it.
So many moons ago, I believe the year was 2011. I was
Of course.
I was taking care of my grandmother during the day. She had cancer. She was dying of cancer. She died. But while she was still alive, and I was helping take care of her, I don't remember why, but David and we got a nice big bottle of Jameson, and we went back to my parents' house, and we drank the whole giant
The
bottle.
whole thing.
And some Molsons. So
Oh,
we were so
no.
fucking hammered. Dude. We were walking around the neighborhood, like lifting up potholes and throwing empty beer cans in people's yards. I
Removing the air out of people's tires.
removed the air from someone's tire. So, but that ended with one of those too. Like I woke up in a fucking panic.
Yeah.
And it was the morning. It was the morning. I woke up in an absolute fucking panic. But it was like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Like the sun was like I didn't need to be to my grandma's house until like 9, and I was like, oh my god, and
We were so drunk.
hungover.
That I cried.
He did. He cried like a baby for
Yep.
a while.
Yep.
I've had
Facts.
some of those
He went
times.
on a blubber, and it was good. I feel like he had some things he needed to say. And
Goddamn brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
goddamn brewery.
they make 35,000 cans. I drink 5 off one, and I'm the asshole.
I haven't seen you guys since Hands Across America. Hands
Good
Across
movie.
America. Oh, that was beautiful.
Goddamn brewery.
Where are we at?
Don't worry about the time.
Yeah, don't worry about the time. You
All right.
bum.
Well,
Do you remember the time?
So you guys are playing the Grape Festival.
Yeah.
We're gonna play at the Grape Festival.
What
Yeah.
day are you playing? Saturday, Sunday?
We're playing Saturday.
Nice.
So it's like the 24th?
In the hotel alleyway?
Probably.
Cool,
We have to
cool.
get confirmation from the owner whether we're going to do the alleyway or inside.
You guys need a sound man?
Yeah, a sound man would be nice.
Are you guys doing matching outfits?
We usually don't do that, no.
You guys should totally do matching outfits. I was thinking
Like
about
what?
it today. So those shoes that you have, obviously.
Yeah,
I
wore
know,
these
'cause I
last
know
time.
that you and Terry Joe have those shoes. I have those shoes too. But I think it would be kind of funny, but at the same time, super gay. You guys all wore Hellfire. What is it?
Oh,
the-
Hell on Earth?
No, the
No,
Hellfire thing.
Oh, the Hellfire Club t-shirts
Yeah.
from the
If you guys-
Stranger Things?
Yeah, that.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we're playing that at the Naples Grape Festival in Naples, New York.
Yeah,
on
come down.
The last Saturday in September, I believe it's the 24th. So if you're in Naples, we'll be at the Naples Hotel on Main Street. I don't know.
You guys have
probably
merchandise
play
for
a few
sale?
hours. No. Maybe I'll put out a tip jar if you want to put some money in a tip jar.
For, like,
and
requests
you
or
get nothing out
something?
of it.
Wait a minute.
No.
Okay.
That'd
so,
be kind of fun to do, you know?
so where are you performing at the Grape Festival?
Well, if you just listen to everything he just said.
At the Naples Hotel.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't hear that. My bad.
It's not a part of the festival itself.
Yeah.
It's the hotel will be.
I want to
putting
set up a
entertainment.
table. I posted on Facebook if someone I would pay them $100 if I can just set a table in front of their house at the Grape
I mean, you
Festival.
can set a table up in front of our where we're performing.
Yeah, I don't know though.
Just not in the way.
Yeah,
You could just put it outside my dad's house. That's not on the main drag though, so
Yeah,
that won't help.
Doesn't. Oh, he lives near
Downtown.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does. It's behind the grocery store.
Oh,
So it wouldn't be like on main
yeah,
foot traffic.
No,
Um,
that's what I'm trying to find, the main foot traffic.
You would. I'm trying to think of places that you could just do it without really worrying about
I don't know
Them.
if you can.
I don't know.
anybody.
Just get a piece of paper. That
Well, I
says
know
can do
this.
what I
The
want.
fucking the pizza place, the wood fire pizza place, is closed.
Yep.
Because big surprise.
For the Grape Festival.
No, it's closed.
Closed indefinitely. Well, so last Saturday when we got tattoos, we were gonna go there.
Did you go to
for pizza
Evan
after.
Chap?
We went to Craig of Evan Chap Tattoos.
Okay, Sam. Okay.
1808 Tattoos, Naples, New York, 14512.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Is that
Uncle Mark showed up because he's
Got a couple tattoos.
he's he's got some things going on in his life. He may or may not work for this
Place that
cult
sells
that
alcohol.
owns that building.
Oh, might be a part of a cult that owns the building. Yeah, that's
so
true.
anywho,
They do.
he was there for business.
For
And then,
cult business.
Then Mr. Shap, he's like, "Hey man, you want to get those touched up? My books are open next February." He's like, "Yeah, pencil me in." Yeah. So anywho, the pizza place was closed, opening back up on the 1st or something.
Oh,
But,
is that what it's on?
however, they do have new owners.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think the people were selling it, or they were whatever.
Yeah, the pizza place in Bloomfield here closed. Parkside. No, it's like a Parkside. It was like a
I see that Galacey's has another owner. It's got another new name.
Galacey's. You mean Lenny Lou's?
It's
right over here on
Scoopy
the corner?
Lou's or whatever
yeah,
or something.
It's like
yeah.
seems like every year they have a new owner. So
Yeah, it's a tough business.
What was it
Yeah.
called when you worked there?
Galacey's.
Galacey's.
Yeah, I don't know if they've
Galashes.
done food in all the years since, but we did like burgers, hot dogs, smack salad, soups, stuff
Garbage
like that.
plates.
Like a bar menu, basically,
Yeah.
and then obviously the ice cream front.
yeah. When Fandango's was open, I loved their fried food. They had like the cheap chicken wings. They probably got it from like some black market, like fucking the chicken wings and
Black market chicken wings.
yeah. But
What happened to Fandango's? Just didn't survive COVID, or was it
yeah,
before that?
just when COVID hit, they fucking
It's too bad, man. It's too
Yeah.
bad. It's
Yeah,
almost
thanks a
like
lot,
someone was
Obama.
trying to destroy our economy.
yeah.
You know?
A lot of places fucking
Isn't
around
that
here.
crazy?
Yeah, COVID. Fuck COVID.
Well, I think it's over now. I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
happen.
they
I don't
well,
think anyone
it's
cares
coming
about
a
it.
few weeks ago they
Bring it back. Bring it back.
a few weeks ago they changed the state of emergency. There's no longer a state of emergency for COVID.
Yay.
So now it's
Well, there never really was, though.
Well,
was there?
JB made it not a thingy anymore.
Yeah.
Who's JB? George Bush.
George
Sleepy
Bush.
Joe.
Jorge Bush.
Sleepy Joe.
Actually, we'll announce it officially on the podcast when I turn 35, which won't be until next November, but I will be running for president every year of my life from the day that I turn 35.
Absent ballot.
I will be running for president every year. I will campaign as much as I can. I even had a friend, he unprovoked made me a campaign poster, and it says, "The only tool for the job," or something like that.
Yeah.
So when the day comes, I'll officially announce my candidacy for the president of the United States. But
Nice.
currently, I'm not old enough.
Will you be running as a Democrat or Republican?
I don't know. I
A
haven't
Democratic
decided.
Republican?
I think I'll have to pick a side because, as hard as the third party tries in this country, those two parties have a grip. And
Well, if you really want a
probably
chance to
Republican.
succeed, you should do Democratic.
yeah,
Just saying.
I don't think I have the right skin color to win the Democratic nomination.
Yes, you do.
And I'm not old enough.
Yes, you.
Well, now, not after this one.
You can just,
Yeah.
Tell you just
do
what?
what they do, right? Tell them all this stuff. He's like, we're going to take your guns. We're gonna take away your abortions. We're gonna give you.
Oh, I should just run on a total bullshit platform when I get in. Just be like, by the way, I lied about all of that.
You should just sit back and do nothing. Take
Free guns
vacation.
for everyone. Veto every bill that goes through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, fucking, I just hate how expensive fucking things are now.
You fuck things?
No, I don't fuck things. Well,
Kind
yeah.
of fucking.
What kind of fucking things? Like dildos, fleshlights?
No, I just hate how expensive things are.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. It really does.
I
Groceries
do.
are fucking
Oh,
outrageous.
don't even get me started on fucking groceries. I
Stop fucking your groceries then.
So okay, there's this gas station in Canandaigua.
That sells watered down gas for a
that's-
cheaper price.
That's where Tom Walls is, obviously. So
See.
like just a little bit north, right after that plaza, that gas station. They have a member's price. It was $3.89 for non-members. That's $3.99.
Yeesh.
Here in this great city of Bloomfield, it's $3.79 for gas.
I've got an app.
It's crazy.
I won't shout it out unless they're gonna pay us, but it not every
pays you
gas
for
station
gas?
does it, but it'll give you cash back for gas. So there's a Valero in town where I live, and that one's always got it. So some days it'll be like 5 cents, some days it'll be like 10 cents, but I try to fill up there so it works easiest because I don't want to link my bank account to just a fucking app on
Yeah.
my phone.
Right.
So I'll do like when I get up to a certain amount, I'll just get like an Amazon gift card or something.
yeah,
And it just applies right to your phone, and then that's as good as cash for me.
that's cool.
Yeah.
There was when I spent a summer up in Oswego, there was Price Choppers.
Court ordered.
No, it wasn't court ordered.
Your court order
I
visit
spent-
to Oswego.
My brother was working on houses and he needed my help, so I went
Right.
up there. But yeah, the Price Choppers had a thing where if you bought so many groceries, they give you gas money.
Okay.
So it like
Do
goes
they
on
have
a card.
their own like gas station attached?
I
or
don't know.
something?
I don't remember, but
I know Tops does
Yeah,
that.
Top
they
does
have
that.
their own gas stations at some places. The one in H-Town has one.
Yeah.
Yep. Tops isn't bad. I heard they redid the Tops over by your joint. It's
Oh,
real
in
nice now.
Canandaigua.
Yeah, I guess.
It's nice.
I always hated Tops. That Tops. But I heard it's
Yeah.
nice. Some Tops were nice. Wegmans is the fucking. That's the goat.
I had.
know, After like being away for a decade, their quality
Is diminished.
in their food their what is it, the cafe area is really gone downhill.
Has it?
Yeah.
I haven't eaten in the cafe area in a long time.
we
So-
just got a sub yesterday at Wegmans.
Their subs are.
Fucking was trash.
Was
$15
it?
for a
Was it
14-inch
the
sub?
one in Canandaigua?
Yeah, it was trash.
See, I haven't been there in a long time.
It was so bad. They didn't even. I got Danny's favorite. I think it was one of the subs. No oil.
You got to
That's-
ask for it. dummy.
No, it says right on there it comes with oil.
You have to.
No,
You
you
just-
gotta ask for it. You
you
gotta
just
ask
You'd
for
be
all
like-
your.
Yeah,
Did you do like a
did.
mobile
You'll be like,
order?
Yeah,
I
let me
did
get
it
the,
all.
let
Yeah,
me get
that
the
always
Danny's
gets fucked
favorite.
up.
Yeah.
So
You know-
it's like, hi there, can I get a foot long on white? And like, okay, oil, mayonnaise, mustard. Just
You're not
Oil?
getting mayonnaise on
that's what
anything.
they always ask. Oil, mayonnaise, mustard. Nar.
Well, yeah, that's if you ask at the counter. When we moved from Canandaigua to the west side, the first time that we went to Wegmans, we went to the one across from Marketplace Mall, which is like the worst Wegmans. And I remember when we were walking through there, I got this wave of like depression because it's like so inferior. And I was like, it was like the week we moved. Right. So it's kind of those nerves. You're like, man, we just moved. I'm adjusting to things. And I got really sad. I was like, this Wegman sucks. This isn't big and spacious
Yeah.
like my Wegmans. But then there's one in Chilai, which is really a nice Wegmans. And there's the one on Calkins, which is 5 miles from that other one. Like, you don't have to go with that shitty one. So,
Yeah.
but fucking Costco, man. Costco's awesome. I like Costco. I don't particularly love the experience of Costco because it's a fucking zoo in there, and it's like real. I don't know. The aesthetic is real. Like, it's a warehouse. Literally, you're in a warehouse.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel good, but the prices are fucking. You can't beat them.
Do you need a membership to go there?
Yeah, you got to get a membership.
Yeah.
Wait, let me
It's
say
super
something
worth
about
it, though.
that. All right, so there's a way around getting a membership.
Okay.
Break your leg in a Costco parking lot.
Gift card.
What do you mean?
You get a Costco gift card.
And pretend that it's your membership card?
You don't pretend. It's like, allegedly. I mean, I haven't done it. I just, rumors on the internet.
Yeah.
You're gifted a, $500 membership, or not membership, but, gift card to Costco. You can use it there without having a membership.
Oh, so if you just buy gift cards.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Huh.
That's not a bad idea.
I tried to use
But
my.
if, you're getting a $500 gift card, why don't you just become a member? It's like, what, $50 a year?
Something like that. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, but
all the pays for itself in your first trip.
What is it? $1.50, $1.25 hot dogs?
The hot dogs and the pizza are actually good. They have this like mocha. It's like a blended mocha coffee drink. It's fucking so good.
Now, see, I did Instacart shit a couple times where
Can't Instacart at Costco.
Yeah, but I did it at BJ's, and I just got I did it once, and I got bulk shit, and then it just dies in the fucking freezer.
Well,
Yeah, I
that's
got
what
5
it is,
people
man.
fucking hoovering food in my house, so
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
you got to weigh whether it's worth. And we do certain produce at Wegmans still because it's still cheaper.
Yeah,
I don't eat vegetables, so I don't know what Elena does for vegetables, but fruit we tend to get from Wegmans. Eggs are cheaper at Wegmans still. Stuff like that. But meat and Costco, Kirkland brand meats are really good.
yeah.
They're really, even if you Google it, they're highly rated meat quality, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, prices are fucking terrible, man. It's fucking brutal, and it's every year we make more money, and it means less and less.
Yeah.
And this year I switched to the job that I took was a salaried position, and it was $10,000 raise basically from what I was making. It was dramatically the most money that I've ever made, and it isn't. I don't have any more money than I did before.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. What a depressing note.
Let's just hope the band makes it big.
That's
Right.
never gonna happen.
You need a manager
A manager.
or someone.
No, we don't have time to do all the things that's
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
give a shit about any of that. Really, all I care about is getting stuff recorded.
There's only
I
one
can
person
leave
that
some albums
cares
behind.
about it, and it's his dad. Who cares about making it big? In the
I
band.
think TJ still harbors some idea that there's a possibility of making it big. I don't give a shit about it at all. I'd like to play out more, but really more than anything, I just like having recorded music.
Yeah.
I don't,
You remember back in the machinery's infancy, back when MySpace was a thing, doing
Yep.
all this stuff up at the trailer, and we got I don't want to say the administrator representative of the MySpace page for the machinery. He's like, oh my god, got this message about hey, we love your stuff, and we want you to do this tour thing, right? I just remember TJ's like, oh my god, we're fucking going on tour.
Oh my god,
This is bullshit. We don't have
That's
any
definitely
music.
bullshit.
We don't have any music recorded or up on the thing. I
Yeah.
don't know what we sound like. And it was like a battle, I don't want to call it basically it was like a touring battle of the bands.
Mm-hmm.
And he was all super giddy. He's like, we're going on fucking tour, bro. And then,
I never even heard about this.
he was the one who was super psyched. He was telling it to you. And you're just like, yeah.
I have no
I guess.
recollection of that.
That's okay.
I
That's
wanted
fine.
to do for this podcast was go to different carnivals and festivals and stuff like that, and then put a table out and do a podcast parking lot tour. We would record an episode before we go in.
Not even
then-
go
If
in.
we go to the parking lots, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But I would literally rather lick the bottom of a toilet than go into a carnival or a festival.
Really?
Fucking hate festivals.
Me too.
Yeah.
The
What
only
about-
the only festival I want to go to is an October festival.
Oktoberfest are cool. The Grape
Or
Fest is
an
cool
Oz
because I
festival.
don't actually do any of the festival stuff. I just hang out with family. Yeah, I fucking hate festivals. There's so many people.
And carnies.
It's always
they're
hot
the
and
worst
sweaty.
kind of people.
Carnies are so annoying. It's just, I got bad memories of the state fair as a kid.
You
just
guys are no fun.
having
You're no
fucking-
fun.
Yo,
You're
I'll
fucking-
parking lot tour. We can just sit in the parking lot.
Just sit in the parking
And
lot.
we'll you guys
go
can
around
watch me
hey,
drink
what's your name? Where
beers.
you going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we can harass people as they go by. That sounds fun. I will do that.
Yeah.
We can do
Hey,
that.
you want some free merch?
We can set up.
That's
you
what
want
I
some free
wanted to
shit?
do.
Want some
Parking lot tour.
No
That's what-
thanks.
That's what I was
Parking
gonna
lot
do.
tour.
I'm
we
good,
can do.
thanks.
But the only problem is how we're going to get electricity to all this shit.
Giant batteries,
Giant.
Yeah, giant batteries.
car batteries.
I wonder if I can buy on Amazon they have like generators that you just they're not like gas generators. They're more of like
Electric.
Batteries?
Yeah, you plug it in, let it charge, and then you plug it.
That
in.
sounds like a fucking battery.
Yeah, but I don't
It's
fucking
called
know.
an electric generator.
Oh, a battery. Yeah.
A
Whatever.
battery bank.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking about doing was just doing like a parking lot tour.
It's like I know. It's like I completely ignored the email that you sent, that you forwarded, that you CC'd me in about some beer festival.
So Lincoln Hills.
Let's talk about that.
Do you remember the beer festival video that you made? You fucking threw up.
Oh yeah, so
The dude's like, "Who throws up at a beer festival?"
yeah, so
me, motherfucker.
during my heavy drinking times, I just thought it was a smart idea to, there was like, I don't know how many booths there were. How many do you think there were? Probably like maybe
don't know.
30 little booths.
Booths of booze.
Booths of booze.
Booths.
Booths.
And so
Booths.
they
Is that
gave
in
us a little
Pam?
sample beer glass.
Mm-hmm.
So they fill it up, and I just took it as a shot.
Fucking.
You were supposed to like sip it.
like
and shit.
then like comment
I
on
can
the
really
some
taste the hops in
hoppiness.
this.
I just took that fucker and
Maybe
just
some malty finish.
It's like it's got a nice multi-character balance with some hoppiness.
Dude, I'm sorry to sidebar real quick,
Yeah.
but David at his younger sister's wedding, he got so drunk like so early, and he's fucking sitting at like the wedding party table. He's just like downing a whole bottle of wine, pouring it in. I walked past him. He was just, "This is nice. This is a white." It was so funny to watch him over there.
What wedding was this?
My younger sister's wedding.
Oh, I didn't go to that one.
Oh
I
my
went
God.
to
that was a
the,
fun wedding.
Awesome.
I got
went-
so hammered.
and I went to your
Shout out to the Whites for that epic wedding.
yeah.
Well, I went
Twilight.
to your sister's graduation party at the thing, and everyone got fucking trashed.
Yep.
Same sister.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That was the night that TJ threw up.
yeah.
One of the nights.
Yeah. I didn't.
All right,
throw
I'm
up-
sorry, so
I didn't throw up at the wedding. I threw up the next morning.
That's
Yeah.
usually
And that was the worst flight home ever.
So yeah, what was I talking about?
the beer festival.
Oh, the beer
so
festival.
yeah,
Threw
so
up at.
so I just drank just like a shot every time, and I went through, and I think when I made the edit, I made like a beer count.
I made the edit.
yeah.
We actually.
No, I
We
did.
both did.
We both did. And so there was like a drink counter on the corner. And then like at one point I was throwing up in the bathroom and they're like, "Well, why are you recording all this?" And then we're like, "Oh, we do a podcast." This was back in 2009, 10.
Maybe 10
Yeah.
or 8 or 9.
So we were telling this guy, we're like,
oh.
"Oh, we're doing a edit for our podcast." And then he was like, "Oh, well, I work for the radio station and no,
That never happened.
I swear to God, it happened. He wanted us to do like a digital short.
I don't think that happened.
But anyways, stop
I was-
moving
Shut
that
the fuck
chair.
up with that fucking chair.
I was
Oh my
sober as
God.
a judge.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
But anyways,
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I just ruined your new paint
so
job.
fat.
but anyways, yeah, I got drunk, and I think afterwards we went to that sports bar at Eastview Mall, and we decided to get one milkshake and share it.
I don't remember that.
He
Yeah,
doesn't remember stuff.
and then
Did the
the
old
girl I was
Riley.
dating at the time was super pissed at me
Why?
because
Because you were shit faced.
yeah, basically. I didn't
I
enjoy
remember
it.
my
Microphone.
sister's wedding. That was awesome.
That was a lot of fun. There's a series of photos that pops up on Facebook that someone happened to time it just right. Like TJ was completely shit faced, like you know how TJ gets, and he was like sitting down eating, and I was standing next to him, and he just casually looks over at me, whacks me in the nuts, and he hit me dead on. So in the series of photos, it's like TJ sitting there, and then TJ's got a big grin on his face, and I'm like, it's pretty funny. Fucking
I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah, that
We
was
got some
awesome.
good stories
That
with
was
TJ.
awesome. We'll see how
Anyway.
Isabella's wedding is.
Yeah, we'll see.
Can I just go?
Is TJ going?
I don't know. I don't know if he was invited. I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
I think I asked him and he said he didn't get an invite, and then I said he should come as Scott's +1.
I never got an invite. Isabella texted us yesterday. He's like, hey, I know it's last minute and blah, blah, blah. You think Harper wants to be a flower girl with Carberry? I'm like,
But I forgot all about you.
no, we've seen her like 7 times. Well, not really 7 times, but
Oh.
a couple times since we've been back. Even though this is our first time, we've been back for, what is it? The beginning of August. We've
while.
been back since May. Around 3 months.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. And then we have a family reunion the next day.
I haven't been to a wedding in fucking years. Years.
It's because no one likes you.
Yeah, I think the last wedding.
The only weddings I go to are family.
Same.
The last wedding I went to was Laura's friend's wedding, and I was super hungover.
At Lincoln Hill.
Yep.
TJ didn't even have a wedding.
Yeah.
He got married in his apartment.
Still waiting for that wedding to happen.
What, TJ's wedding?
Yeah.
Well, he just bought and moved into a
Yeah,
house.
it's a perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
You know, at their...
I could marry him. Well, they're already married.
Are they
so it
still
doesn't matter.
having the housewarming party in Labor Day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice to go to, but I probably won't get invited.
I don't even think TJ knows who you are.
Yeah, I don't think he knows who I am.
I think he thinks me and David made you up.
Yeah. No, I haven't talked to him in years and whatnot. So, all right, my friends.
I should reach out to him, see what he's up to these days.
You should.
So I gotta work this weekend. Maybe I'll swing by your guys' neighborhood
Sure.
afterwards.
What day? Like in the
Saturday-
afternoon time?
Saturday and Sunday after 4.
Sure. Got something. What I got something going on Saturday. Not Sunday. Anyway, not podcast related.
Yeah, let's wrap it up because the light's going down and I can't really.
Sure.
What are
So
you talking about?
We're probably past time anyway.
yeah. All righty. Well, that was the Bogart podcast this week. What are you gonna push?
Oh, me so horny.
You gonna push it again?
Do another joke.
Oh, me so horny.
Do another joke.
I'll have the gabagool.
Another joke.
Oh, yes, Daddy. That's what she said.
All right. That's,
Woohoo! Wahoo!
all right.
It's me, Mario. Fuck my ass.
No, there we go.
Imagination.
All righty. Well, that was the Bogart podcast.
That was the
You're gonna
Bogart.
fuck it all up,
Gonna
dude.
fuck it up.
What are you trying to do? And outro. Yeah, see, he fucked it up.
You
Wait,
fucked it up. dude.
wait.
Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
Real quick before I turn this off. How many dicks do you suck?
I don't suck any. This has been a Beer Pirate Radio production.